Thank you for watching now. The two-day sugar conference held in Kakamega seeking to address the woes bedeviling the sugar sector comes to an end today. Elected leaders, cane farmers and other stakeholders have been discussing the ailing sector with the hope of finding the solutions. Let's now cross over there and listen in live.
The sugar industry from a sugarcane value chain perspective. Otherwise, it shall be a cosmetic change of operator from government to private sector. The sugar industry needs to be built around issues of productivity, efficiency, and competitiveness. The National Treasury paper rightly makes reference to these issues. However, if we don't articulate how we are going to secure a steady supply of raw materials, that is cane development plan, while remaining competitive to improve productivity, then we may go back to the same narrative of the past years. With regard to cane development, sugarcane farming needs to adopt green technologies, diversify from the use of artificial fertilizer to natural organic fertilizer, and adopt smart climate agriculture. Sugarcane absorbs carbon dioxide and is one of the crops that can attract carbon credits. Farmers can be co-financed by proceeds of carbon credits, while at the same time benefiting from the byproducts from the value chain streams. With regard to the private sector operators, the private sector sugar factories are profitable. Why is that so? We are aware that most of them are importing sugar cheaply and repackaging and selling them as their own. Very little crushing is going on in these factories, and this is an issue that cannot be swept under the carpet as they distort the market forces. From those operators who may actually be crushing sugar, perhaps it's time government held a round table with them to establish the factors contributing to their success. Ladies and gentlemen, any reforms in the sugar industry must speak to what is happening in the private sector's operational space to provide a comprehensive solution in the sector. The sugar industry has to be decartelized. Pervasive cartelization hurts farmers and manufacturers and consumers. A private bill by Navaholo MP Honorable Emmanuel Wangwe proposes stringent rules, including requiring sugar importers to provide samples for testing before actual importation. It further recommends that a fine not exceeding 10 million shillings or 5 years jail term be imposed for those who flout the provision. Upon Makofi. While such measures may appear drastic, it is high time we protected our local industries if we have to develop as a country. On Mumias Sugar Company, the National Treasury paper recommends the establishment of a revitalization committee to be appointed to work with the board, county governments, and other key stakeholders to identify and implement an effective restructuring plan. We may also benefit from the task force report on the revival of Mumias Sugar Company, which was discussed in this forum. Ladies and gentlemen, on the recent performance of the sector, data shows that sugar sector provides additional insights that can inform the planned reform measures for the sector. For the last 5 years, the production has increased by 62% from 491,000 tons to 796,000 tons. And this, of course, provides an opportunity for the growth of production. In terms of imports, we spent $1.3 billion to import sugar. The import, of course, amounts to...
The live pictures coming straight from Kakamega County as leaders and stakeholders try to find a solution to the sugar industry that has been going through problems over years and years. Now, a section of Kenya Kwanza MPs in